Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. Alright, live stream done. Alright, so I'll wait for you guys to join up here, and then we'll go ahead and begin. Hello, Adele. Always first, always ready. Hello, hello, everyone. Okay, so you guys can hear me loud and clear, I'm assuming? Awesome. Yo, yo, yo. Everyone good? All right, so I think you should be able to hear me, actually. Let me see this real quick. Yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. All right, guys, so I want to quickly talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and pretty much the overall market. Now, I understand that everyone is looking at Ethereum right now and saying, okay, what's the next trade opportunity? What are we doing? What are we looking for? And there's a few things I want to talk about here, including on Bitcoin, but let's talk about Ethereum first. So, on Ethereum, I mentioned to you guys that if the 2866 level ends up breaking, we're going to see a squeeze. We saw a squeeze into the 2917 region, a very nice trading opportunity, of course, for a scalp position. But there's a few things I want to talk about at the current trade setup. Now, the reason why we're scalping Ethereum and we're not swinging Ethereum is because if the market were to flush from here, we're not going to get caught out. We've already locked in the profits on the scalp. We don't really care if the market does flush from here. And of course, you can see that Ethereum is in extreme overbought conditions. But other than just being overbought, we have to understand that we have rallied on Ethereum from $2,400 into $2,900 in the span of 2 days without any sort of major correction. That's something you have to keep in mind as a trader. Regardless of the bull run and where we are in your all-time high right now, it doesn't matter. We still have to understand a few things. There's a better opportunity near the exponential moving averages if we can get lucky and get that retest opportunity. The reason for that is once we see an exponential moving average retest and a close above, there's more confidence in our trade setup. And the reason for that is because of the fact that we know at a worst case extreme, we have already tested the 9 and the 20 exponential moving average. So we already know the fact that we are looking for a massive breakout opportunity, right? So once we see that retest, then we can start focusing on the bigger picture. But I told you guys this a long time ago, the fact that once we're going to be in a bull market, you might not get the exponential moving average retest that you're looking for. You might not get the entry that you're looking for. There's going to be quite a bit of chop, and you guys are seeing this happen now live, right? Like, look, we didn't get our 9 exponential moving average like we did on Bitcoin. Instead, Ethereum bounced at 2774. Then we saw another leg opportunity towards the upside. So how do you trade when you have a situation like this? Well, it's very simple. All you do is just pay attention to the wick high. Every time the wick high, of course, a wick high is this little candlestick right here. This wick is what we talk about wick highs. If this level structure ends up breaking, then you enter a long position. But it gets dangerous. This is the important part now. By doing so, the more wick highs that get broken, so you guys see this, the more wick highs that get broken, I just pointed them all out for you, wick high here, wick high here, wick high here, wick high here. The more times these get broken without any sort of corrective pullback, the more dangerous it becomes. And I hope that makes sense for you. The more aggressive you need to be with your trading setups. I don't care if Ethereum goes up $10, $12, you have to take your profits, mostly when you're this extremely set up on the chart. Because the problem is, and a lot of people aren't going to expect this, is when a flush happens in the current moveset, you're going to see a massive drop and a lot of liquidations across the board. It is not worth your time holding on to a position for hopes and dreams. Just like on Ethereum, I mentioned to you guys, 2866 breaks, we are looking for a scalp position. We hit into 2891. Then again, we broke above the wick high of 2891, and now we hit 2915. But by doing this, every single long opportunity you take here on these candlesticks, you are simply scalping these wicks, and you are being extremely aggressive. Because again, if the market were to drop at this position right here, you are going to end up getting wrecked or liquidated. This candlestick that we could see, of course, on Ethereum, and again, nobody knows when it's going to happen, but when a correction move happens, it's very fast. When a flush opportunity were to happen, a lot of traders are going to end up getting liquidated or stuck in positions. And there's a few reasons for that. Number one, if we see a flush opportunity on Ethereum, it's going to give the bears a chance to start fighting. This, of course, will also cause massive panic in the market. A drop on Ethereum into the exponential moving averages extremely quickly, and I'll show you guys a proof of this concept, but when you see a drop flash crash on Ethereum, or of course, it doesn't necessarily have to happen here, but when it does happen, and it will, when that happens, there's market panic, people close positions too late, of course, it ends up getting liquidated, and then things become interesting. That's why I keep telling you guys, and I'll keep saying this over and over and over and over. You are a scalper. We are scalpers in this market. I don't care how good the setup looks. We are scalping in this market. We are simply entering the trade on the wick high and exiting the trade once it breaks above a little bit. Would I be saying the same thing if we saw the exponential moving average holding? No, I would never. At that point, I would say, guys, 2960 next level. Guys, 3034 next level. You guys have seen me talk like that a lot, and the reason why I stopped saying it now is because we are extremely high on Ethereum and Bitcoin included, and I don't feel comfortable giving you guys a specific level, and then the market ends up flushing. So now let's quickly look at the last time Ethereum had its massive candle, and for those of you that remember this candle, this was a very, very simple trade, right? So like here, you can see, and I'll give you guys a perfect example of this, right? So Ethereum had a nice moment where we were using the same sort of opportunity. We were using the exponential moving averages as support. We were laddering, and then look what happened next. From 3,800, and guys, this happened live. 3,800, within 4 hours, Ethereum dropped from 3,800 down to 3,200 in one 4-hour candlestick. This was the flush opportunity. Market obviously came back right after, but that's what I'm trying to protect you guys from. I don't want to see anyone get caught out on this. So yes, you can see that if you were a swing trader, so if you were someone that was swing trading at these levels, you might have entered a swing position around here, around the 3,600 mark, right? Because you're like, Ethereum's going to 4K, whatever. You entered a swing position here. Now, the problem of you entering a swing position here was market was already extremely overbought. You might have gotten a few $80 trade out of it. Again, if you didn't close though, then the market ended up flushing. You got liquidated. You got wrecked. You got absolutely destroyed because that was a $400 drop on Ethereum. Did that change the directional of the trade? Did that change the direction of the trade? No. That Ethereum still continued to rally back towards the upside, right? This was just a simple drop and then a corrective move, and then we continued pushing higher. That's what I'm trying to warn you guys about now. It's the same setup. It's the same trade setup. It's the same garbage bullshit again. Look at this. We are in the same setup. Simple, exponential moving average bounce, looking good, everyone's happy, no corrective move. But guess what? When that flush happens, it's going to get bad. It's going to see a disgusting move towards the downside. It is not worth your time holding on to positions. And I keep telling you guys this, scalp your positions. If you're someone that's not comfortable scalping right now, then simply wait for the exponential moving averages to hit and then enter a trade setup, right? You don't have to force a trade. But again, the beauty of scalping, even during these wick highs, is we can see every single time the wick high was broken, you were in profit. Every single time. And you didn't end up missing any sort of trade setups, right? You were long pretty much the whole way through. During elections, we were long from down here. A lot of people made money. A lot of people came up on top. Now is not the time to be sitting there and guessing on Doge. This is not a time to be sitting there and guessing on Solana. This is not a time to be leveraging 50, 30x and saying, okay, guys, good luck. That's not how this works. If you don't have a trade setup, do not force yourself. Even today's setup on Ethereum, although we did come out in profit at the end on Ethereum, it was still extremely choppy. You can see that Ethereum ended up hitting 2866 down to 2830, then back up. It is going to be extremely volatile, but again, that's the reality of bull markets. The volatility is there. You don't need to use 50x leverage when the volatility is already presenting itself. Just lower your leverage and of course, wait for the proper entry and then enter the trade setup. A lot of you guys, like I said, for example, Doge, I had 5 messages today talking about Doge. Even though yesterday's video, I said no trading on Doge. Last night, I said no trading on Doge. This morning, I woke up and I said no trading on Doge. Yet, some people are still leveraging on Doge. It does not make sense. This is not a trade setup, folks. This is not a trade setup. And Doge and other altcoins give you a glimpse of what's about to happen. You can see Doge right now looks like it wants to test the 20 exponential moving average. The reason why I wouldn't short though is because any news event or anything can cause Doge to squeeze again. So again, because we are in a bull market, we are not shorting. We are not shorting. It does not make sense to short. You might get a nice drop opportunity or small corrective move, but I'll give you the example of Bitcoin again. Looking on Bitcoin, would this have made sense on a 4-hour time frame to short? No, the overall trend is still pushing higher. Yes, although it is extremely overbought, that doesn't mean we are shorting in hopes of a flush. That's not how this works. Because again, the same people here probably thought this was a flush, got wrecked. Same people here that probably thought this was a flush, got wrecked. You see what Bitcoin does? Yes, just keep it in mind that a flush opportunity is bound to happen. So understand that part. Number 2, wait for the exponential moving average to test if you want to look for larger positions. And number 3, if you are in a trade and you are profit, you are in a trade and you're already in profit, then just close the trade. You do not need me to hold your hand and tell you, oh, hey, Joe, you're up $3,000 on this trade. Maybe you should close it. I don't need to sit there and tell you that. You should know by now on how to trade and how to leverage. And of course, if you're new, the rule of thumb is 3 to 5%. If you can do 3 to 5% every day consistently, you're doing better than most traders ever do in a year. Start learning how to do this. It is very simple. Mostly with the trades that I've given you guys. Go in the Telegram, look in the previous site. Yes, there was volatility, but all of those trades ended up hitting somewhere near the take profit zones. You do not need to sit there and guess. I am spoon feeding you everything. I'm literally telling you where the trade's going. I literally tell you, okay, guys, break. Okay, guys, long. Okay, and I'm doing it for you. But now we are in a different style of trading. Until we see the flush opportunity, I don't want to see anyone hold a trade for too long. I don't want to see anyone get greedy. It is a little overwhelming for me because a few things. Number 1, you guys will have noticed the Telegram is like almost 1,800 people. We started at 1,500, like literally like, what, a week ago. So we've gained 340 new people in the Telegram. That's 340 more people messaging me. Then we have the whale chat. So I have to watch over all the whales and over them, make sure they don't overtrade. So I'm one person, right? So just because I can't get to your answer, I don't want to hear, oh, Pingu, I was in a trade, I was up $500, I messaged you, you didn't reply, so I ended up holding that trade. That makes no sense. You do not need me to tell you when to close your trade. I will give you the direction. If you are in profit, it is your responsibility. I don't care if you're going to bed, close your trade. I don't care if you're going to work, close your trade. I don't care if you're going out for a walk, close your trade. If you are in profit, take the profits. I don't care how much you're up, take it. Because again, in this market right now, without a flush opportunity, nothing is guaranteed. Nothing right now is guaranteed. I can make this video and then 2 hours later, I might be going to do something and I'm probably going to get spammed and like, what the hell happened? And I'll probably look and Ethereum might see a fluctuation down to 2,600 and everyone's going to be panicking saying, Pingu, now what, now what, now what? I'm going to give you the warning right now. If you are trading, you are scalping. We are still long here. We are still bullish here. But just understand, the higher Ethereum goes, the higher of a chance this flush opportunity can happen, right? I gave you guys the example in the chart previously. Same exact setup, right? Same exact on Ethereum. Same flush opportunity. So a massive squeeze opportunity. Even here, you can see the same candlestick formation. Yes, same formation here. Same flush right here. Around the 3,000 mark, 3,500. Saw the same drop formation. I don't want to see anyone get wrecked. And that's why I tell you guys, yes, looking at Ethereum right now, this is an inverse bark formation. It will squeeze. It will squeeze, right? Ethereum will see the squeeze because it's still, to this day, under completely separate from Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at all-time high. Ethereum's struggling at 2,800. It is still a valuable trade. I'm not saying anything towards that. It is still a good trade. Until Ethereum breaks all-time high, I'm going to keep saying the same thing. This is the free money, easiest money of your life, is to pay attention to Ethereum. Every wick high break, you enter a long. I'll give you an example. Remember last night? Remember last night, guys, when I said Ethereum was about to break the wick long at 27.44? What's happened? Ethereum broke 27.44 and we squeezed $100 in one 4-hour candlestick. This was a trade setup I gave you. I said, look, pay attention to the break. I say it every time, pay attention to the break. Have your notifications on in Telegram. Put them on. Because I will literally sit there and I'll watch the charts all day. I will tell you when the trade setup's ready. And then all you have to do is just go on Blowfin and click buy. That's it. It's super simple. Everything else is done for you. I will tell you guys, okay, lock in profits. I'll tell you guys, okay, guys, we're getting extreme here. I'm doing the legwork for you. There should be no excuse why someone messages me and says, hey, Pingu, I'm in Solana right now. Hey, Pingu, I'm in Doge right now. When I'm literally telling you those are not trade setups. That doesn't make any sense. It's like someone's giving you free money and then you hate yourself and then you go open another position because you hate yourself. It makes no sense. It's like, why? Like, yes, there's going to be volatility. It's not rocket science, but it's frustrating for me because I'll see someone and they'll be like, Pingu, man, I lost money because of you. And I'm like, okay, let me see the trade. And I'll look at the trade and it'll be 125x on Bitcoin. And they'll be like, I lost money. No shit. No shit, you lost money. Why are you trading 125x? Why are you trading 50x? Why are you trading 30x? And I know the people that do that because then Bitcoin will drop $100 and I'll start getting messages all of a sudden saying, whoa, Pingu. And I'm like, I know you're over leveraged, buddy. I know it. I see it. But that's the point. That's why I keep trying to tell you guys, like, a lot of you guys need to sit down with yourselves and pay attention to what's happening to your trade setups. If you are not profitable for this whole past month, if you have not made profit, there is something wrong. There is something wrong you're doing that either could be over trading. That's a big one. I see it in the whales too. Over trading is the hardest thing to overcome. And I'll tell you why, right? Over trading, when you're winning like we're winning, you feel invincible. You feel like nothing, this is free money. I'm along. And you keep going until you have one big loss. You have one loss. And then you start doubting yourself. You start trading. You start closing positions too fast. You become emotional. You start paying attention to random lower time frames. Now you're freaking out about stop losses. And I'm sure you guys can all relate. This happens to everyone. It happens to everyone. It's not just you. It happens to everyone. The point of the conversation becomes is you need to sit down with yourself and realize, okay, am I putting too much margin in a trade? Am I putting too much leverage in a trade? Am I still emotional from my loss? Those are the questions you need to ask yourself. And if any of those are true, then fix it. I don't need to sit there and tell you the obvious. I can put you in a group chat with 30 other people and you can sit there and I'll make fun of you and be like, what are you doing? Like, it makes no sense. You don't need me to do that. So just fix your style of trading now. And I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be rude. The point is, if I don't tell you straight up what's going to happen now, you are going to be the person that gets liquidated in the next few weeks when Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything rallies, and then you see a flush and then rallies again. Then you see a flush and you're going to ask me, Pingu, I lost everything right before the bull run. What do I do? I'm going to laugh. I'm going to say I can't help you. Because I have been saying the same thing over and over for the past few months. We have had some crazy wins. We are growing at an exponential rate, and I'm very happy and I'm very grateful. But understand, yes, there are times where the market is going to be volatile. I don't control the volatility, folks. I control where the trade's going. I haven't been wrong about direction. I have not been wrong about resistance. But it doesn't mean that this specific 4-hour candlestick is going to be the candlestick that ends up hitting 2960. I said, if Ethereum ends up breaking above the zone here at 2877, we squeeze, right? It got close, and then we saw a drop, and everyone's like, whoa, Pingu, it hit the resistance, and then it dropped. What do I do? Nothing. What happened next? The next 4-hour candle, boom, it hit the profit level. It's going to happen. But understand, lower your leverage, lower your margin, figure it out. Do what you need to, figure it out. I don't care, figure it out. It's on you. All right. I'm gonna answer these questions real quick, so I hope that makes sense. Can we long in the 9 exponential moving average retest on the way to the upside? Yes, you can. Wait for the 9. So again, another history lesson here. Just because we see a 9 exponential moving average retest, if it were to happen today or tomorrow, that doesn't mean you long immediately. You wait for a candle close. If the candle closes, then you long. And again, even if it breaks here, even if we're here, no long. Because then the 20 is right there. If the 20 hits and then we wick and then we push higher, then we're here, then long. That makes more sense. But don't be the guy that hits the 9 and say, okay, Pingu, I'm long. That doesn't make sense. Just because it hit the 9 does not mean it has to close above the 9. It has to close above the 20 for you to hit, for it to make sense. That's what it makes sense, okay? What's the difference between scalp and swing? Okay, so scalp trading is you're basically entering and exiting a trade. So let's say, for example, on Ethereum, the trade setup was 27.43. So let's just say this one right here that we traded yesterday. So a scalp trade is simply, as soon as this wick right here, I'll delete this so you can see closer. As soon as this wick right here at 27.43 breaks, and what a break means is this candlestick, the next candlestick, ends up breaking, so breaking above this wick, then you enter a scalp long. A scalp long means you are just simply entering a long position. As it continues pushing higher, you are closing the trade. You are in and out. Sometimes this trade can be seconds or minutes. A swing position would be someone that would have entered a long position somewhere down here and now is swinging for the long term. So they're swinging regardless of the volatility. They're swinging with the target in mind of somewhere up here at 3,500. There's two types of traders. Now the problem is, again, if you're a swing trader and you're swinging here now, the issue is if the market were to flush, you're going to wish you waited, right? You're going to wish you waited and then entered a long position. For a scalper, they don't care because, again, they're scalping the market. And I'm not talking about a 1-minute trade, a 30-minute trade, a 45-minute trade. No, guys, I'm talking about an intraday 4-hour scalp position. The reason why my scalp positions worked really well is because they are on the 4-hour interval. As soon as the wick high breaks on the 4-hour interval, that is when we long. That is when we look for the position. If you're doing this on a 30-minute, 15-minute, even 1 hour, it's not going to work. It doesn't work like that. They don't work as well. On the 4-hour, it has more weight to it. So on the 4 hours, when it actually breaks above 27.45, it means a lot more than when it breaks above 27.45 on a 1-minute candle. So I hope that makes sense for you. So that's how I would trade. That's how those are the two types of setups that you're looking for. Wicks are extremely fast, just broke even, almost lost money. Yeah, but I'm a swinger. Do we long on the flush candle close? Yes, Adele. For scalping Blowfin, what account do I deposit money on? Futures. Yes, that's correct. You put it in your futures account. I'm going to make a guide, actually. You know what? Remind me. I'm going to make a guide. Okay, wait, pause. Everyone pause. Let me do this now live while we're live, okay? Everyone following? Okay, they're going to do this live. How do I do this again? Give me a sec. Hold on. How do I do this? Damn, I forgot. Oh no. Okay, hold on, guys. Give me a second. Sorry. Pingu. 1 sec. Okay. Here we go. Okay, yes. Okay, remember. Okay, I'm gonna publish my charts after this live stream. But for those of you that don't have this chart, so look, when you go on Pingu, I'm gonna send the link right here. Everyone go to this link, okay, on desktop. Go to this link on desktop, click on it, and these 3 buttons, grab this chart. It'll copy paste my chart for you. Okay, it'll copy paste my whole chart for you. And then you can just see the same chart setup, and it should open up like this. You should have all my lines in. So this way everyone is on the same page, okay? I'll do Ethereum, so I won't do it live because I have to actually publish it, which is kind of, let me see if I can just publish it real quick. Publish idea. All right, hold on. Let me just do this while we're together. Publish. Share your next big trade. Okay. We're doing this together, okay? Ethereum trade. Much wow, so sick. Great setup. Going to 1 billion. Amazing. Okay, everyone, copy my chart. Thank you very much. Okay, can I continue? Okay, public. I swear I abide by the house rules. If not, I won't be mad if my idea is hidden. Choose up to 3. Chart trend analysis. Publish. There we go. All right, so that's done. So here is Ethereum, guys. There is Ethereum, and same thing. 3 buttons. Grab this chart. I'm going to post this in the Telegram. There you go. Ethereum chart. Go on desktop. Click the 3 buttons. And copy the chart. Okay. So that's done in Telegram. Okay. Cool. So now, everyone good? Everyone on the same page? Everyone got Ethereum? Cool. So now, we're going to go down here. And I'm going to give you my Doge setup. Where is the stupid dog? There it is. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. I see. So here's Doge. Okay. So this is Doge's chart. Okay. So right now, we're going to publish this. Publish idea. Dogecoin to the moon. Hello, friends, today Dogecoin is going to the moon. Please copy my chart. It's the moon chart. We are going up. Bullish. Bullish. You should upgrade, to be honest. Like, if we're analyzing on... you guys, it's worth the upgrade on this. Like, it definitely is worth the upgrade. Okay, here's Dogecoin to the moon. There you go. There's that chart update, okay? Here is Dogecoin. Doge chart to copy on desktop. There you go. Okay. All right. So now I better not hear an excuse from anyone that, oh my God, I don't know the lines. I don't know this. I don't know that. I don't want to hear it. I just gave you my chart. It should have copied and pasted over to you. All my lines, everything I've done in the past 7 years are on these charts. It's very simple. Okay. These are your charts. You just simply, if you don't like something, just delete it. Okay, if you don't like these little yellow lines to drop, delete it. You can edit the charts. They're your charts now. Cool? Everyone on the same page? Everyone understand? Did it work for everyone? First things first, of course. Does it work? Ethereum work? Yeah, you have to go on desktop. It doesn't let you on mobile. Okay, cool. I'm assuming it works because no one said anything. So it should be good. Okay, Solana. I have to update Solana. I don't have a good chart on Solana. Like, yeah, like you can see, like I have to update it. Like, it's not worth your time right now because Solana's probably going to break here soon. And then you're going to be clueless up here. So I'll update Solana chart and then I'll publish that one too for you guys. Okay? BTC chart works. Is that NYC amulet? Yeah, I don't know, man. It's busy out here. It's crazy out here. All right. I already uploaded Doge. Like, I updated the chart. Doge's chart is updated. Again, Doge is not a trade. I will make a Doge video later, and I'll explain to you why it's not a trade. But again, I think Doge is bearish. I think Doge is bearish here, at least until the 20 exponential moving average. Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're getting pretty damn volatile, right? But again, don't force yourself to trade, guys. If there's no trade set up, then just don't force yourself to do it. Just chill. And I want to speak to you guys honestly. Like, I genuinely want to speak to you guys honestly. Look, if I give you a trade and you make money, please don't ask me for another trade. Please don't say, okay, Pingu, what's next? Please don't do it by yourself. Don't go all of a sudden go trading on your own. Just take my trade, put it on your chart, and then see what I did and start learning from that. Once you get in a habit of doing that and you can start making profit on your own, then you're free. You're free to do whatever you want because then I don't have to watch over you. But the problem is, I send a trade sometimes and it's up like $100 on Ethereum. Like last night, Ethereum's trade, it just kept going. It just kept going and going and going. And I just kept saying the same thing. I'm like, scalp, 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 scalp. And everyone made money. But then a few hours later, people were like, okay, now what? And that's the thing, is that's what happens when you overtrade. Stop. Like, control yourselves to not overtrade. Because if you start overtrading, you might win, and then you're going to lose. I promise you, you will lose. Because you're going to stop thinking, you're going to stop drinking, you're going to stop eating, you're going to stop focusing, you're going to mess up and you're going to get wrecked. And this market is about to be unforgivable. It's not a market right now, it's chilling, right? Right now we're chilling. Even on Ethereum, we're chilling, Bitcoin, we're chilling. We're only moving $200-300. When Bitcoin's moving $3,000 to $5,000 every 4 hours, it's going to be a different conversation. And I'm telling you that. I'm being honest. It's a different conversation. So please do yourselves a favor. If you're up money, chill, relax, enjoy your money, enjoy your profits. I don't charge you. It's not like you have to pay a membership fee at the end of the month and you're like, shit, man, I got to pay $300 to Pingu. I better make money. No, that's that's also a big reason why I never did a membership fee. It's because traders will force themselves to trade just so they can stay in some sort of group chat. That's how you lose. There's no reason for that. I don't want to do that. That sucks. So, yeah, the colors are just colors, man. Like, I'll be honest, like red is the only color on the chart you want to pay attention to. That's the major zones. All these other colors, I just drew them just for like resistance areas. But red is the main ones you want to pay attention to. Yes, Nicola, you can. You're fine. Okay. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Last things last. The competition for the Rolex thing ends in 2 weeks, or not even 2 weeks, like a week and a half on Blowfin. If you are not signed up with Blowfin, the link is in the bio, guys. It's not hard to win stuff from there. Very simple. Sign up, open a futures account, start trading, start leveraging, start learning. It's going to be a lot of money. You guys keep asking me for my spot positions. I will give you my spot position chart soon. It's not worth it right now because, again, I'm not seeing it worth it right now. Yes, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Doge are doing really well, but the rest of the market ain't doing shit. So I don't want anyone getting caught out yet. So again, once we see a flush, then I'll update the spot chart so everyone can move accordingly. Highly recommend you switching over to Blowfin. And with that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for coming. And I hope you guys learned from this. These live sessions are recorded. So if you came in late or you're missing out on something, just go re-watch them again. I'm going to go chill now for the rest of the night. I'm not going to enter a trade. I feel overwhelmed and a little bit exhausted right now because I've been working so much on charts and everything for you guys. I'm sure you can hear in my voice. I'm exhausted. Okay. I don't want to get to the point where I end up losing people money. So I'm going to chill, take a step back and vibe out and appreciate the likes, of course, on these videos and Dogecoin and the comments and everything. I appreciate that. That's the only thing I'll ask from you guys. And yeah, please trade safe. Chill, let the market come to you. And if you are trading, then you are only looking for quick scalp opportunities. Like now, if this candlestick here closes within what, an hour and 10 minutes and we close here, then draw a line like this, 25.19 breaks, you enter a long position. That's it. Otherwise, no trade. Cool? All right. Peace out. Good luck. All right. See ya.